Yeah, 2020. Spiritual deadline for the human race. A spiritual deadline. And the only one that you can save and protect is yourself. Try to be a army of one. Try to find your own happiness and luck. Try to be one with yourself because other people cannot benefit you within your spiritual journey. Because at the end of the day, all you got is yourself. And that is one of the most powerful and the most, yeah, brutal and disturbing red pills that even within the manosphere, a lot of guys do not want to know that you are truly on your own. You are truly on your own. And what I mean with yeah, being a army of one, not physically with guns or whatever, but it is a mindset. And a good example of that is like when I go back to my childhood, I like every school year I only had one or two friends. But at the end of the day, I was trying to, yeah, entertain myself. And when I was 21, I made the choice to go to Thailand alone. You know, just do it. And maybe you are not ready for it, but you are never ready for it. Do you know when you are ready? When you are there, then you are ready. And in this live stream, I want to talk about how you can be one with yourself because, like, when I started my channel, and to be honest, I really love to be part of this online MGTOW community on the internet. But when I turn my computer off and when you turn your computer off, I don't know you and you don't know me anymore. You are going your own way and I am going my own way. And what I mean with being an army of one, like we are living in a hive mind society. We are living in a sort of society that, like, what I see around me, most people they don't have their own opinion anymore. Most people are scared of, yeah, just being themselves. We are living in a hive mind society. uh yeah, we are divided in different groups, but we divided ourselves in different groups. And I still label myself as MGTOW. I still label myself as, yeah, red pilled. But actually, that is the exact opposite of going your own way. Because if you put a label on yourself without even realizing it, you are putting yourself in a box, in a group. You put a label on yourself. And yeah, be a army of one. Because at the end of the day, all you got is yourself. And what I see with people, like I have excellent communication skills, if I can say that about myself. I am definitely not antisocial, but I am happy when I'm alone. I can entertain myself when I am alone. And you know what it is? I think most people they are hanging around with each other not because they like each other, but just because of the fact that they cannot be alone. And I think that is a mental illness. If you cannot be alone, then you have a problem with yourself. And when I talk about, like, we are living in a hive mind society, people are so dependent on the group that they put themselves in, that smaller box, that smaller bubble, what they put themselves in. And it is already hard enough to break free from your own reality, and breaking free from that bigger bubble, what we call the matrix, is, yeah, a higher level. And like life is like a video game and you are the only real player. And the longer you play that video game, you get up a higher level and you get more resources, you get smarter, you get more intelligent, and you get stronger. But at the same time, everything is becoming more difficult. And like you are controlling yourself. You are your own controller. And when you took the red pill, you gotta realize everything around you is fake. Even this live stream is fake. If you are listening right now, I appreciate, but you are wasting your time. Do you know what is real? You. You are real. You are the only real person in this bigger bubble that we call the matrix. And like it's like what I've noticed that people are acting totally different when they are in a group. And the way how they act within a group is the exact opposite of how they act when they are alone. When you are alone, I mean, when I am alone, I am starting to think about certain things that happened in my life. I was like, why this was happened to me. Uh, Maybe it could have been better any other way. I am just starting to think about myself. Being one with yourself is improve yourself. Take criticism about yourself, accept that criticism, and deal with that shit. Move on. Go to a higher level. Just go your own way. And not only when it comes to society, not only when it comes to, yeah, staying away from women. No. Also, mentally, go your own way. Also, spiritually, go your own way. And I think, yeah, based on the comments, what I've understood from you guys, I think it is really easy to say like just like I am going my own way. I walked away from women, but to give you that fuller picture of MGTOW or men going their own way, you gotta go or at least try to do your best, at least trying to work towards to it to go completely going your own way. When it comes to women, uh relationships with your friends, family, brothers and sisters, your father, your mother, trying to be financially independent. Like when it comes to be financially independent, I am not there yet, but I am working towards to it. And like you can be a MGTOW physically, but also try to be a MGTOW mentally, because like it all starts in the mind. It's all happening in the mind, your mind, and you are the beginning of your own spiritual journey within yourself. And that is the subject of this live stream, an army of one. Try to be your own source of inspiration. Try to find happiness and luck and satisfaction within yourself. And if you finally found that within yourself, then it's time to share that with other people. Share your knowledge. Elihu the young MGTOW, what's the businesses? Yeah, not much, man, not much. For me, it's 8:26 in the evening. I assume you are in the United States, so I wish you a good afternoon. Elihu the young MGTOW, I watched one of your videos. It was a really short video, and yeah, you seem like, let me tell you this way, you are a little bit older than me. but Elihu the young MGTOW. Maybe you are feeling young, but no offense, man. But I thought Elihu the young MGTOW. I imagined you a little bit different, but no offense, bro. That's just my opinion. But Elihu the young MGTOW, thank you for being here, man. And I want to ask you, Elihu the young MGTOW, what is like you are a little bit older than me, but when you took the red pill, was that for you a step to go further or a step to go further within yourself without even realizing it? Can you give me an example of that? And it's a really difficult and complex question, and this goes really deep. But yeah, a good example of be a army of one, like together on the internet, we are all part of this MGTOW community on the internet. But when I turn my computer off, and when you are turning your computer off, I assume you are still going your own way. I mean, like, uh, I am doing a digital detox, and uh, what I mean with that, like, I am trying to do my best to stay away from the internet as much as possible. Sometimes I'm not on the internet for about 36 or 38 hours, and we became so addicted to our iPhones, our emails, our Facebook, our Instagram, our YouTube channels. And if you really want to go your own way, but also mentally, it is definitely not easy. But try to break free from that online, yeah, blue pill shit. And what I say to you right now, like, I am also guilty of that. Please do not take me wrong. I am also guilty of that. But I try to motivate myself, and also you guys, try to go your own way as much as possible as you can. And not only when it comes to women, also when it comes to just yeah, communication and relationships with people in general, relationships with your family. I mean, like, my family is my family, but that doesn't mean I have a connection with them, you know? And that is the same with my coworkers. I appreciate them as a coworker because I come together with them to do the job. And even though they are blue pilled as fucked, I come with them to do that job. But at the end of the day, they will never understand me. So mentally, I take, like, there is a difference for me between work and privacy. Work is a totally different world than my private life. And yeah, when it comes to coworkers, I appreciate them when it comes to work, but they are not my friends. Even at work, it is a matrix within a matrix, a simulation within a simulation, a video game within a video game. I am truly on my own. And be a army of one. Be your own spiritual resource. Elihu, the young MGTOW says, I am not the white guy. That's a mirror video that is was taken down. Okay. Yeah, I never saw that video, Elihu, the young MGTOW. But yeah, talking about you say you are not a white guy. I don't see you as a white guy or a non-white guy. I am from Europe, so I see you as an American. Just keep it like that. But I think the word like white, black, yellow, whatever, brown, that is typical American, because like here in Europe, we don't really talk about skin color. We always talk about nationalities. Like here in the Netherlands, the majority, about 82%, is yeah, Dutch, native Dutch, Netherlands, white, Caucasian. Like my mom, I am mixed race, so that you know. But like we never talk about black, white, brown, yellow, whatever. We always talk about nationalities: Dutch people, Turkish people, Moroccan people, Indonesian people, people from Suriname, people from the Dutch Antilles, the Dutch Caribbean, Polish people, Spanish people, Ukrainian people, people from certain type of African countries. But yeah, we never really talk about color. So it's I think talking about color, that is typical American. And Elihu, the young MGTOW, you says, sounds good. I'm a Native American. Okay, so I assume you are, yeah, Indian. Yeah, that's funny. When I saw your video, and yeah, don't take this offensive. I only see what I see with my eyes, but I see some older guy with a glass, uh, yeah, looking white. Yeah, no offense, you young MGTOW, but yeah, sounds interesting that you are Native American, and yeah, yeah, that maybe that's a different subject, but talking about, yeah, Native Americans, yeah, actually they are, yeah, the real Americans, because like Columbus, like he thought he was in India, so he called, yeah, people like you Indians, but yeah, you are the real Americans, the Native Americans, and I think like in the United States you have a lot of black people, white people, Asian people, Hispanic people, but I think when we talk about Native Americans, I think that is right now is a really small percentage of the American people, maybe 2% or something. And I think especially in the big cities, yeah, Native Americans, you don't see them a lot. But yeah, when we go really, really back in history, yeah, the Native Americans, yeah, quote unquote, the Indians, yeah, you are the real Americans. And that is a thing that a lot of people, yeah, forgotten about. So, yeah, right now we have, yeah, one viewer. Yeah, man, one viewer. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. I'm just doing this for myself. But yeah, yeah, coming back at the title of this live stream, be a army of one. And like, yeah, do not get me wrong. I really like to interact with other people, and I am definitely not socially awkward, and I am definitely not, yeah, antisocial. But at the end of the day, like, you gotta entertain yourself. You gotta enjoy yourself. Do the things that you want, and not because it's easy or not because you think that other people will follow you. I mean, like, if other people want to follow you, like, yeah, one plus one is two. But on your own, you are already, sorry, you are already number one. And like if you want to do something, it is always good to share your thoughts and your ideas with other people. And maybe people want to follow you, but if people do not want to follow you, you still gotta do it, because you are doing something because you want it, and not because other people follow you or not. And if other people do not want to follow you, yeah, too bad for them, because they do not realize what they are missing together with you. So just do it, come back and give them your feedback, like, you also should do this. It will benefit you, it will protect you at a spiritual way. It makes you stronger, it gives you positive energy, it makes you the person that you actually always wanted to be, but yeah, you didn't know how. Just go your own way, just do it, man. If you're like, I want to learn another language, go learn another language. If you're like, I want to go to the other side of the world, just go to the other side of the world. The world is yours, and you can share that with other people if they want it. But if they do not want it, then the world is still yours, man. Keep your head up, and keep your mind 100% straight, especially in this time that we are living in right now. Emilio, the young MGTOW says, and that's me and you, my guy, is getting lonely here in YouTube. Yeah, yeah. When it comes to YouTube, Emilio, the young MGTOW, like, yeah, I really love to be a part of this MGTOW community online on the internet. And But yeah, when it comes to checking out content, I am not really watching a lot of MGTOW and Red Pill content lately because it doesn't benefit me anymore. And like I am making a video once in a while. I am doing a live stream once in a while just for that camaraderie, for that MGTOW brotherhood, you know. But it's I think when it comes to MGTOW Red Pill content, especially the last 6, 7 months, it is pretty quiet around content creators in general. That is what I've noticed. Yeah, sorry guys, my throat is a little bit dry, but yeah, I don't have the coronavirus, man. Yeah, fuck that virus, man. Yeah, but I do believe that people are dying, but not from that COVID-19 bullshit. No way, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. No way. Yeah, so quiet right now, man. But I am live. I gotta say something. But like a good example of like yeah being an army of one. It's more like a mindset and how you practicing that on your yeah real life. You know, like whoever you are, like when you took that red pill, you realize that no matter where you are in this world, there are systems of control that want to see people and yeah men in particular yeah weak, broke, suffering, and down in the gutter, and try to break free from that. Try to think like you know, like always have your own opinion, and whatever your opinion is, there are always people that agree with you and there are people that do not agree with you. And the funny thing is that like people that do not agree with you, they will tell you that yeah more easy than the people that do agree with you. And even though people agree with you, 9 out of 10 times they don't tell you that. Why? Because they think they are not sure like if they can trust you. Are you really the person that you are saying based on your words, or are you just a good entertainer? And that is what I found in this MGTOW community, especially when I'm doing this live stream right now. I right now I only have one viewer, but that one viewer is more than enough to just clear my mind, share my thoughts. I also get inspired by yeah your questions, your opinions, your thoughts. And yeah it's MGTOW worldwide, you know, forever red until dead. And wherever you are in the world, me myself, I'm in Western Europe, the Netherlands, a really small country in Western Europe. If you are listening right now, yeah, like I am producing English speaking content, you are probably somewhere in the United States. So I salute you and wish you a good afternoon. But yeah, thanks for listening, man, whoever you are. And that is how we keep that MGTOW brotherhood strong. We keep it real. And we, like, within the manosphere, there are a lot of beefs. And I am also guilty of that. Like, I don't have beef with nobody, but when it comes to, uh, yeah, giving my opinion, especially within live streams and yeah, writing comments, yeah, maybe I was a little bit yeah too harsh on some other guys, and that was not my idea. But like I always say, try to leave your yeah, I don't know how to say that in English, but yeah, try to leave your emotions out of it, and that is definitely not easy because I also bust myself with that, man. And because like it's 90% of the things that we are doing in our lives, it is based on our emotions, angriness, sadness, happiness, whatever. Hey, Kyle, what's up, man? If I do not, if I don't say it, if I don't say your name at a good way, I apologize. But Kyle, yo, what's up, man? I never heard of you, but yeah, welcome to my stream, man. You say, do you speak Portuguese? No, man, not a single word, not a single word. You say MGTOW in Brazil is big. Yeah, I believe that, and I think uh, I think also like the Spanish manosphere is pretty big, and yeah, especially Brazil. It's one of the biggest countries in yeah, Southern America. It is what it's for me. It seems like a good holiday yeah, destination. And yeah, Brazil, man, it's one of the biggest countries when you look at the size in this world, and the people. It is also one of the most crowded countries in this world. When you look at yeah, the population, I mean, like, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Right now in Brazil, you have about 208, 209 million people. So yeah, that is not nothing, man. So yeah, Brazil, man. Like, yeah, right now I am locked down. I am locked up in my own country. Yeah, I can't leave my country. But yeah, I really want to go back to Southeast Asia. I really want to go back to the United States. But yeah, South America, that doesn't really sound bad at all to me. So yeah, but Brazil, man. I think yeah, what I saw on YouTube and what I've read, you gotta be really sharp in Brazil. Also at daytime, man. I mean, wherever you are, and especially me when I'm alone, people are trying to mock you 24/7. Like if I go to if I go to Brazil alone, I gotta remember, keep my mind sharp. Always never be scared of violence. Be prepared to fight. If I feel some hand in my pocket, I beat the shit out of that fucking Brazilian. And even though it's not my country, nobody is gonna mock me. I have been kicked the shit out and mocked one time, and I learned my lesson, man. And that was one of the best things that happened in my life. And yeah, you are not gonna mock me and beat me up for a second time, man. No fucking way, man. But yeah, Brazil sounds like a good country, man. Elihu, the young MGTOW says, yeah, yes, sir. When you are coming to the United States, yeah. My plan is, Elihu, the young MGTOW, I am not 100% sure yet, but my plan is to go to Philadelphia around June, July next upcoming year. And if I'm in then I have my hotel in Philadelphia. When I'm in Philadelphia, it's really easy for me to go to Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Patterson, New Jersey, New York. It's only with the train 2 hours, 1.5 hours or something. So, like, when I'm in Philadelphia, I can make a trip every day. So yeah, that is actually my ID, Ilihudio MGTOW, but I am not sure yet. The only thing that is stopping me right now, I am not sure if I can leave my country. That is actually the only thing that is stopping me right now. But I already checked out for hotels, and even though it's about 8 or 9 months, I already checked out hotels. I already checked out, yeah, how much it's gonna cost me when it comes to, yeah, uh traveling time, money for my airplane ticket, hotels, transport, the life there, food, restaurants, public transportation. I already figured it out, but if I'm actually gonna do it, yeah, it depends on that COVID-19 bullshit. But yeah, Emilio the Young MGTOW, yeah, to answer your question, I am planning to come to Philadelphia in June, July next upcoming year, but I am not sure because yeah, I really feel trapped in my own country, man. Yeah, but when I talk about yeah, be a army of one, like what I see when I see groups of people, like when I see a group of people, like you always see people let's say you have a group of 5 or 6 people, you always see some certain type of person, 1 or 2 persons, and you're like they are together with that group, but they don't want to be together with that group, or they don't belong in that group. And I am like, those individuals within that group, they are too scared of being alone, and that is a mental illness within people in general. Most people they are hanging around with each other not because they like each other, just because of the fact that they cannot be alone. And that is a mental illness. Try to be one with yourself. Try to find happiness and luck within yourself. Try to motivate yourself. And if you are on that level, then it's easy to share that with other people, to share that positive energy. But at the end of the day, all you got is yourself, and you are truly on your own, if you like it or not. And that is one of the most disturbing red pills. You are on your own. And like there's a difference between being alone and feeling lonely. That you are alone, maybe you are more happy with yourself than with other people, because other people, like it's not about quality. It's not about the amount of people that you have around you. It is about quantity and satisfaction. Can you find that with a certain group of people that you are labeled to? Yes or no? Just ask that. Just ask that question to yourself. Elihu, the young MGTOW says, I'm getting to South America very pretty soon. Yeah, good man. And yeah, you don't have to answer my question because I respect your privacy. But can you tell me, are you in the West Coast or in on the East Coast? In what state are you? Because I've been in the United States 3 times now. I've been to 10 or 11 different states, and like the West Coast, the Midwest, the East Coast, that is a world of difference. And I think the United States, it is not a country, it is a continent, and every state is a country, yeah, within himself. That is my opinion. Yeah, hold on, guys. I'm gonna go to the toilet and wash my hands. Hold on. Elihu, the young MGTOW. Oh, you are in Tennessee. Okay, okay. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but the capital of Tennessee is Nashville, right? Yeah, I've never been there, but I know it's somewhere in the East Coast. And yeah, what I actually like about the United States, like every state, like compared to the Netherlands, every state is pretty big, and like you have the cities, but you also have the villages and yeah, the nature of that state. That is a, and do you know what the funny thing is about American people? Like not all American people, but most American people, they've never been to another country. They always go on holiday to another state. And yeah, me myself, I was born and raised in a really, really small country. Yeah, like just the knowing to go on holiday on your own country to a different state, where like in the United States you are driving your car for hours and hours and hours, and then people still speak your language, people still have the dollar, you are still in America. So yeah, 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 cool, man. Yeah, I love America, man. But yeah, traveling is always good, man. And yeah, with that COVID-19 bullshit right now, yeah, I feel trapped in my own country. I really feel trapped. Do you know what is my trip right now? Do you know what is my holiday? Yeah, walking in the forest or walking around the beach. That is my fucking holiday, man. But now, yeah, now I realize like my own country also can be beautiful. It's just the way how you look at it. And yeah, but just because that you are born in that country, it's yeah, you don't see the beauty of it, you know. Eliu, the young MGTOW says, plus I am 20 hours to the US Mexican border. Yeah, yeah, when you yeah, I think driving by car, yeah, that's about 20 hours. Yeah, the United States is it's a really it's yeah, a continent, man. And every state is actually yeah, a different country. But yeah, Elihu, the young Mikta, when it comes to content, and yeah, do what you want. I'm just trying to motivate you. I saw only one of your video, and that was a really short video, only 2 minutes or about 1 minute and 40 seconds. But yeah, your message was really, really clear, you know. And yeah, please make more of those videos, even though it's only 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, with that short video, Elihu, the young MGTOW, you hit the nail right on the head, man. And yeah, that was a good short video. Just make more of those short videos. Just like you don't have to tell, you don't have to show your face if you don't want. You don't even have to make any claim. Just go and say, yo, this is what happened to me. This is what I see from my own perspective, you know. And like if you see how the world is, and yeah, we are living in a anti-male society. I've been feeling like, you know, they have poking the sleeping bear for far too long. And if you keep poking that bear, suddenly that bear is gonna wake up. And that fucking bear is gonna be fucking pissed, you know? And enough is enough, you know? And like MGTOW it is based on our experiences, but also based on a response on how this world is, you know? Like if feminism never existed, then MGTOW also probably never existed. And that is how I see it. And like for me, MGTOW, it is just an acronym, but it is based on a mindset and a certain lifestyle that you are living or not. And red pill is an acronym of a certain type of knowledge, not only about female nature, but how this world really is. It is your awareness, your knowledge. And yeah, that acronym, then you can call yourself red pilled. But it's a really like you can be red pilled in many different aspects, and you also can be MGTOW in many different aspects. It is really a spiritual, unending journey within yourself. Yeah, be an army of one. Try to be your own source of inspiration. Try to learn from your own mistakes, but also try to learn from the mistakes of other people. Like, this is not the way how it should be. You know, those people made that mistake, and I am not gonna make that mistake. And yeah, when it comes to content, like always try to think for yourself and keep your mind straight because like even though I am watching a video with the title MGTOW or Red Pill, sometimes I am listening to a video and I'm like, this video is fucking bullshit. And do not mislead yourself and do not mistaken yourself only because it is a MGTOW or a Red Pill video. Always think for yourself and keep your mind straight. And that is actually what I miss with the MGTOW content in 2020. The MGTOW message does not get represented as good anymore like 3, 4, 5 years ago. And that is just the way how I see it. And like yeah, when it comes to being an army of one, especially mentally, I'm a gangster without a gang. A thug without a thug family. I mean, like, if you are mentally really strong, like, if you have a conversation with somebody and you have the feeling like that person is full of shit, always confront that person with his or her own bullshit. Try to pop their bubble. Try to drag them out of their own fantasy world and protect that on themselves and let them know you are living in a fake reality and I am living in a real reality. Come with me or do not come with me. That is your own choice. But at the end of the day, all you can save, the only person that you can save is yourself. You only can help other people that want to help themselves. You cannot help other people that are not being honest within themselves. You cannot help other people that cannot take criticism. So, and you got to ask yourself, do you want to waste time on those people or do you want to spend that time on yourself? I think it's better to spend that time on yourself. And this is why, yeah, this is what we learned, especially within MGTOW. Put yourself on a pedestal. You are the prize. You are number one, and the world is yours. You know, and it's always good to have a good conversation with somebody, share each other's thoughts, giving each other feedback. But always think for yourself. Because this is your matrix. This is your video game, and you are the one that is controlling that video game. You know, you can get up a higher level with more resources, more knowledge, more power. And power is only power if you can do something with that knowledge. And always think for yourself because, like, when it comes to MGTOW, we always say, like, MGTOW, it's not a movement, it's not a community, it's a philosophy, right? Okay, but what kind of philosophy? Because if you would ask somebody what kind of philosophy, nobody knows it. Nobody can explain it and why. It is your own personal philosophy. MGTOW is what you make from it. and not what other men make from it. Try to be one with yourself. Like, do not care about making friends, and also not be scared of making enemies, because just because of the fact that you are have enemies, at least that is a sign that people take you serious. you know Always think for yourself. you know think for yourself. Be your own master. Be your own leader. Be your own winner. Be your own source of inspiration. The world is yours. And I am ghosting out now, guys. Peace.